What's going on? It's yours truly, Mufasa Facts, y'all, coming to you live with another episode of Alphacology, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be jumping in and out of this thing as much as I can, man. Shout out to everybody, all my subscribers, my followers, my supporters. I don't even like to call y'all followers. Y'all not followers, y'all supporters, man. We over here being the alpha version of ourselves, the most alpha of them all. It's brought to my attention because we was in this little conversation, and my boys was like, we were talking about body counts, and I feel a ways about that. And I approach everything player like I feel like you have to, this just my perspective on that. I don't care about a woman's body count unless a woman tell me she a virgin. She was somebody hoe at one point or another. That's just the truth. All right. And when you know a woman has over one body, you know, you have what I like to call an imprint. If she was ever in a serious relationship with a man and she loved the man deeply, she has his imprint. Or some men say, man, this woman slept with so many men, she's imprinted by a lot of men. And now, we got some of the guys who just so deep with the player shit and they call it the alpha shit. They're talking about you could rewrite a woman's imprint because once you have that woman's said imprint, like once she has the imprint, she can't not fully submit to you because other dudes slept with her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, so then some guys like you could get a woman to rewrite her imprint. She gotta go on a cleanse and da 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 da. Some spiritual shit, some spiritual woo woo shit. And I'm very spiritual myself, but you know, if we're being honest, in the spirit realm, every woman you have sex with is basically tied to you being, you know, husband and wife spiritually. All right. Sex is very spiritual. We don't like to hear that because we're two-dimensional thinkers, and we are very, very much so fleshly thinkers. So, with that being said, can we rewrite the imprint? I'm gonna be straight up with you. No, you can't rewrite no fucking imprint. All right, you can't. That woman's gonna have a level of submission to you, and that's just where we at with it. A level of submission don't mean she's gonna have a bunch of submission. It just goes in too deep. Now you could do all those stuff like I got 5 steps to controlling a woman, all of that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And this podcast is gonna be really short and sweet, get straight to the point. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Being the most alpha version of yourself, we do not care about body counts. We do not care about that. I'm not telling you to go out there and wife a slut, okay? We're not wifing hoes. We're not doing that. We're not wifing no 304s, no 502s, no 603s, none of that. Okay, we not wifing. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not even telling you to deal with them like that. If I know a girl's a hoe, I try to keep my penis out of her the best I can. But I do evaluate if she could add value to my life, even if it's for a short period of time. That's what I'm saying. Fellas, you have to understand whether she has a high body count, low body count, no body count. You have to get what you can out of them. You have to get the butter from the duck. If she's not with your program, I don't care if she's a virgin. You got to clear it. And most women who are virgins, if they're not with your program, somebody lying. You know what I'm saying? They not with the imprint, somebody lying. Straight up. And because that's the easiest person to pair bond with. A man could pair bond with a woman who He took her virginity, and I believe that. I honestly believe that because you ask any girl that was raised decently, the guy that they gave their virginity to was a special guy. Whether he was young with them or not, he had the first imprint. And if he knew and if he knew the alpha principles and the alpha isms, he would have that woman under full submission from high school, from middle school. You know what I'm saying? I know cats who, had 16, 17 years old was the only man that woman slept with. The only man since 16, 17 years old. That's crazy, ain't it? But that's how it's supposed to be. The world will tell you differently. The flesh, the dark side will tell you, oh, she was supposed to try different dick. You understand what I'm saying? Some women out there that would. It's, you know, they would. But if you really on your alpha shit and you really imprinted that woman, if she a virgin, you can have her locked in. No, like I don't care. You could be the most alpha of the alphas. You want a woman locked in, super duper locked in, you got to get with a virgin. Now you want a woman locked in good or dealing with you for a certain period of time, she don't got to be a virgin. You just got to throw the alpha energy on. And fellas, that's why I always advocate everybody get married spiritually, not legally, because man, listen, the more bodies a woman have, the easier it is for her to be volatile. The easier it is for her to walk away from the relationship. Cause she got too many bodies. She don't care. She'll just pick up the next dude. The easier it is for her to cheat. I never met a girl who's out here cheating that wasn't a hoe. That that had an imprint. That was stuck to a man. Just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna get that label. That one thing when a woman asks me, oh, what is your definition of a hoe? A woman that's in a relationship that's sleeping with another man. That's hoe. That is hoe. Maybe she's not a hoe for her life, but she did enough to show me that, hey, you don't have my imprint. I'm not your imprint. I done been through that. Fellas, I done lived this. I'm telling you, rewriting her imprint, ain't no way you could do that. It's just no way. Now, can you get the butter from the duck? Yes, you could get the butter from the duck. Yes, you could go for a nice little ride or even have a nice, what I call long term relationship. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be getting caught up emotionally with them broads at all. I'm like, I see cats getting caught up emotionally with a chick. And like, bro, the chick literally got a bunch of bodies on her. You know it, I know it. I don't even have to talk. And this is another thing you boys don't understand. I don't even have to talk to a woman to tell how many bodies she got. I already know she got a bunch of bodies. How she carried herself on social media, that's one way. How she has a conversation with me, that's another way. How she interacts and deals with me, that's three ways. And I'm going to break that down one day when I start my alphacology class courses. How to tell how much bodies she has. It's signs, it's telltale signs. And I refuse to give that information out on the regular. No, man. If y'all want to know this info, you call me on the consultation. I'll drop the dimes on you. I'll drop the gems. But with that being said, when you being the most alpha version of yourself, I don't care what kind of woman come your way. If she can't benefit your life in no kind of way, don't deal with her. Whole or version. You feel me? I'm gonna deal with both. You know what I'm saying? If I find a version that's working on trying to figure out how she could dedicate herself to my process versus a hoe that can dedicate herself to my process that already has the knowledge and skills I need for her to help me get to the next level, I'm gonna deal with both of them. One, I'm gonna just use, because that's what a hoe is. A hoe is a garden tool. You use it to get the results you want. You feel me? Now I got now I got a chick that's a little bit more imprintable in a version, and hey, it can happen like that. If I had two wives, I'd probably have a good girl and a bad girl. The bad girl will be used, the good girl will be used. It is okay to use a woman, especially if you're treating her right and you giving her what she needs for you. A woman is like a goddamn car. You keep the engine running good, you keep it running clean, you put some miles on it, and when it's time to turn it in, you turn it in. Some cars gonna last you a lifetime. Some cars only gonna last you 7 months to 12 months. Just depends. The more body she has on her, you gotta take away. You gotta take away 10 days from the relationship. 30 days. She got 20. She got 20 bodies. That's 20 months you need to take out that relationship. So instead of a relationship lasting for 5 years, now it's only gonna last what, 3 years. That's how I look at it. You ease on into shit. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I'm easing on into every woman I'm dealing with. Now, if that woman just come out the sky perfect version, got it going on, know how to cook, clean, and just her mind right, yeah, I snatch it up. But how many women that on that? I done got some women that they mind right, or it seemed like it, but they got a bunch of bodies. Baby girl, if you really cared about yourself, why are you sleeping with a bunch of men? Mr. Alpha Male, if you cared about yourself, why are you sleeping with a bunch of women if you only sleep with women that's on your level? I have to remind myself that. That's why I can't have sex all the time. Oh, she think I'm cute? Okay, what she look like? She got a pretty face and a fat ass? Check. Ooh, I could deal with her. Wait, 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 wait. Is she on my level? Mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally? Is she on my level overall? If the answer no, I'm not fucking with the hoe. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it the same way. I just came on here to tell y'all, man, stop trying to rewrite imprints. You're gonna end up, um, it's gonna end up backfiring. You're gonna end up catching feelings, and next thing you know, the hoe is cheating on you. Now you want to fight the hoe. You want to fight the dude. She cheat. Nah, if you know you got a chick that has a lot of imprints or have a lot of seeds from a bunch of men, you govern yourselves accordingly. You move accordingly. That's all you do. I done been there. I literally had a chick I was dating. I was getting caught up little feelings, all of that. I had to snap out of that. Did I hate her for it? No, she was just being who she was. So guess what? I demoted her. Do she like her spot? She probably don't. But who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta look at it. Now, with that being said, man, y'all could cash out me Gregory Fashaw. Again, that's cash out Gregory Fashaw. Um, Stay tuned for more Alphacology podcast, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to listen to this quick podcast, man. I'm gonna do more of these. I gotta start dropping the quick gems and getting straight to the point. Somebody told me I need to get straight to the point, and I'm getting straight to the point. Do not worry about her rewriting about her body count. Do not worry about rewriting her imprint. Find out if this motherfucker could get you to the next, help you get to the next level. And once she do that, you reevaluate her position in your life. She either got to stay, you can either upgrade her, demote her, or she could leave. That's it. That's all you worry about. We're not doing no feelings over here. You're not doing emotions. You're the guy who's supposed to give out emotions. You're supposed to paint the picture. You're supposed to paint her the fantasy. You're supposed to paint her the fantasy so she could give you what you need to get to the next level. so she could stay dedicated to your progress, your process in life. You understand what I'm saying? Do not worry about that coochie. It is okay. Figure out what she can do for you. And even if that hoe come home and she know how to cook breakfast real good, let her cook you breakfast some days. She could just be your breakfast girlfriend or your breakfast girl. You ain't gotta fall in love because somebody look good or like you. Stop doing that shit, man. Stop giving these chicks extra fucking attention. I've been stopped doing that. I could talk to a chick Monday, hey, we gonna chill Friday. Make sure you come over and make me some breakfast. If she say no or things change, like just keep it the fuck moving. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like that's how she could contribute to my life by just making me breakfast on certain days, that's what the fuck she gonna do. If she don't like that and don't want to do that and want more, and I look at her track record and seeing that she not used to having more or seeing that she's used to being promiscuous, she's not getting more from me. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science, people. But anyway, man, like I always say, this is not tea, it's protein. Stay tuned for part two of this. You cannot rewrite her imprint.